Okay, we are doing lesson 1-3 from page 14 in your textbooks, and we're going to prepare a balance sheet. Right here is the finished balance sheet, and this goes right along with our accounting equation: assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. Okay, when you first start a balance sheet, you're going to have a blank page, and you're going to put in the heading who, what, and when. Who are we? We're Encore Music. What is this? This is a balance sheet. And when is it? It's August 11th, and then just use the current year, so we would put in August 11th, 2009. Now notice on the balance sheet there's a left side and there's a right side. Like on the left side we have our assets, on the left side of our accounting equation we have assets, and on the left side of our balance sheet we'll have assets. On the right side of our balance sheet we will have liabilities and owner's equity, just like we do here. Okay, so step one, write the heading. We did that. Step two, prepare the assets section. Notice that the assets is centered. Make sure that it's centered. Okay, and then we want to have all of our assets left aligned. The three assets that we have right now are cash, supplies, and prepaid insurance. So the assets, cash, supplies, prepaid insurance are listed right here. Then we type in our numbers. Okay, we have 5863, and notice that we need to put in the cents. Accounting is very picky. You do need to put the zeros in for your cents, okay, and they go right in that little box there, and you'll see that also on the spreadsheet that you'll be doing in a little bit here. Okay, so we list our assets, and then we're going to single rule. Okay, when you single rule, this tells us that we're adding these numbers up. Single rule means we're either adding or subtracting. In this case, we're adding. Okay, then we have total assets 11,360, and we will not double rule yet because we want to make sure that our liabilities and owner's equity equals our assets before that we double rule. Okay, now we're going to prepare the liabilities section. Liabilities is centered just like assets was. We have one liability we owe. AP stands for accounts payable, Ling Music Supply. We owe them $1,360. That's our only liability. Our next section, owner's equity section, we'll center that to show that it's a new section. We only have one account in there also. That's Barbara Trevino Capital, $10,000. If you can recall, that was her initial investment into the business. Okay, we draw the single rule here to indicate that we're adding these numbers. We'll add those two up. We get 11,360, and then we check to make sure that that equals our assets, because these two balance. Remember, the left side of the equation should always equal the right side of the equation, just like the balance sheet should always balance. Okay, the left side equals the right side. When they do, you double rule. This tells me that you checked and they balanced. We double ruled, and we're done. Alright, we're going to go on to the next section. Work together.